Welcome to our channel, where we delve into some of the most fascinating true crime stories of our time. Today, we're taking a closer look at the infamous Unabomber, one of the most notorious and enigmatic serial killers in American history. From his troubled childhood to his radicalization and bombing campaign, we'll explore the dark and complex story of Ted Kaczynski, the man behind the Unabomber persona. We'll dive deep into the psychology and motivations behind Kaczynski's actions, as well as the investigative efforts that eventually led to his capture. It's a story of violence, ideology, and the quest for justice, and we're thrilled to be sharing it with you today. So buckle up and get ready for a journey into the mind of the Unabomber. We hope you find this video informative, thought-provoking, and engaging. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of true crime stories. Thanks for joining us. Early life and education. Ted Kaczynski was born on May 22, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois. He grew up in a working-class family and was recognized as a child prodigy. He attended Harvard University at the age of 16, where he earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics in 1962. Kaczynski then went on to study at the University of Michigan, where he earned a Ph.D. in mathematics in 1967. Academic career. After completing his Ph.D., Kaczynski became an assistant professor of mathematics at the University of California, Berkeley. However, he resigned abruptly in 1969 after just 2 years on the job. Kaczynski later claimed that his time at Berkeley was the beginning of his disillusionment with modern society. Life in the wilderness. After leaving Berkeley, Kaczynski retreated to a remote cabin in Lincoln, Montana. He lived there without electricity or running water and began to develop his anti-technology and anti-industrial beliefs. Kaczynski believed that modern technology and industrialization were destroying the environment and eroding human freedom and autonomy. Bombing campaign. In 1978, Kaczynski began a bombing campaign that would last for nearly 2 decades. His targets were universities, airlines, and other targets related to technology and the modern industrial system. Kaczynski's bombs were constructed using sophisticated homemade explosives and triggered by a variety of mechanisms, including tripwires and pressure-activated switches. Over the course of his bombing campaign, Kaczynski sent 16 bombs, killing 3 people and injuring 23 others. The FBI initially struggled to identify the Unabomber and offered a $1 million reward for information leading to his capture. Timeline of Unabomber devices. 1st of May 25, 1978, a passerby found a package, addressed and stamped, in a parking lot at the University of Illinois, Chicago Circle campus. The package was returned to the person listed on the return address, Northwestern University professor Buckley Chris Jr. He did not recognize the package and called campus security. The package exploded upon opening and injured the security officer. 2nd of May 9, 1979, a graduate student at Northwestern University is injured when he opened a box that looked like a present. It had been left in a room used by graduate students. 3rd of November 15, 1979, American Airlines Flight 444 flying from Chicago to Washington, D.C., fills with smoke after a bomb detonates in the luggage compartment. The plane lands safely, since the bomb did not work as intended. Several passengers suffer from smoke inhalation. 4th of June 10, 1980, United Airlines President Percy Woods is injured when he opened a package holding a bomb encased in a book called Ice Brothers by Sloan Wilson. 5th of October 8, 1981, a bomb wrapped in brown paper and tied with string is discovered in the hallway of a building at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. The bomb is safely detonated without causing injury. 6th of May 5, 1982. A bomb sent to the head of the computer science department at Vanderbilt University injures his secretary, after she opened it in his office. 7th of July 2, 1982, a package bomb left in the break room of Corey Hall at the University of California, Berkeley explodes and injures an engineering professor. 8th of May 15, 1985, another bomb in Corey Hall at the University of California, Berkeley injures an engineering student. 9th of June 13, 1985, a suspicious package sent to Boeing Fabrication Division in Washington is safely detonated, but most of the forensic evidence was lost. 10th of November 15, 1985, a University of Michigan psychology professor and his assistant are injured when they opened a package containing a 3-ring binder that had a bomb. The bomber included a letter asking the professor to review a student's master thesis. 11th of December 11, 1985, a bomb left in the parking lot of a Sacramento computer store kills the store's owner. 12th of February 20, 1987, another bomb left in the parking lot of a Salt Lake City computer store severely injures the son of the store's owner. A store employee sees the man leave the bomb, and that witness account helped a sketch artist create the composite sketch. 13th of June 22, 1993, a geneticist at the University of California is injured after opening a package that exploded in his kitchen. 14th of June 24, 1993, a prominent computer scientist from Yale University lost several fingers to a mailed bomb. 15th of December 1994, an advertising executive is killed by a package bomb sent to his New Jersey home. 16th of April 24, 1995, a mailed bomb kills the president of the California Forestry Association in his Sacramento office. Capture and trial. In 1995, Kaczynski sent a 35,000-word manifesto titled Industrial Society and Its Future to the New York Times and the Washington Post, in which he outlined his philosophy of anti-technology and his reasons for carrying out the bombings. The manifesto was published, and Kaczynski's brother recognized his writing style and turned him into the FBI. In 1996, Kaczynski was arrested in his cabin in Montana and charged with multiple counts of murder and terrorism. During his trial, Kaczynski was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, but he rejected any attempts to use mental illness as a defense. In 1998, he pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Impact and legacy. The Unabomber case is significant for its use of forensic linguistics to identify the author of a document. Linguists were able to match the language and style of Kaczynski's manifesto to his other writings, which helped lead to his capture. Kaczynski's story has been studied by psychologists and criminologists as an example of radicalization and the dangers of extremist ideologies. His anti-technology beliefs were extreme, and he believed that technology was destroying human freedom and autonomy. Kaczynski called for a revolution against the industrial technological system and carried out a violent campaign to bring attention to his cause. Today, Kaczynski's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of extremism and the need to address the root causes of domestic terrorism. The Unabomber case is also studied by law enforcement agencies as an example of successful investigative techniques. Despite his efforts to represent himself in court, Ted Kaczynski was eventually found guilty on all counts and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. His case is a stark reminder of the power of ideology and the dangerous consequences that can result when it is taken to an extreme. The Unabomber's legacy lives on as a cautionary tale about the dangers of radicalism and the need for open and respectful dialogue in addressing complex issues facing our society. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the Unabomber's biography and history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories and in-depth investigations.